Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the Dominican Republic and Santo Domingo. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. Striding in, Steve Pearce, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Steve Pearce.
Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Got him. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes the Babe.
Babe Ruth.
Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
3-1 to him now. Fastball in there. 3-2.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone! Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez will get to take his first cuts here.
Jose Ramirez.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Standing in, Jason Giambi.
Third baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. In there. Now the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Big swing by Giambi, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there, that front door curveball. Just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he won.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. Ruth comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Feller
sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Now that's popped up. Feller is calling for it. He makes the play. Here's Albert now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this ball. Gone! Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Martinez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. So coming to the plate, Mike Piazza. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And that misses inside. 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. Ruth is there for it. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Bob Feller. First pitch of the at-bat. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is leading off the inning, Chipper Jones, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Williams has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bob Feller, who could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Javier Baez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Ken Griffey Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat, and no swing apparently. Ball 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And gone. He tucked it just inside the foul pole to tie the game. Feller's ready. Here's the first pitch. To third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in for his second at-bat, Babe Ruth flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Hit in the air out to center field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Josh Hader is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Chipper Jones will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Jose Ramirez will be next. That one's in there, 3-1. Changeup in for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Hit high and deep to right center. Griffey waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Here's a high pop-up. Hader take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. Digging in, Jason Giambi hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Giambi has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
J.D. Martinez.
And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike one. Now here's the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hops this one up. And Giambi will stay with this one for the first out. Stepping up now, Ted Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Piazza. He popped out in his first trip. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Full count now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart.
A swing and a miss. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here comes the first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Popped up. Ruth over to his right. One away. Now in the box, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Albert now. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, this last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home.
And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. Dennis Eckersley enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes. Williams, base runner at first with 1 out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Eckersley has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Again, a 1-2. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Here's another 1-2. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal.
And the throw to first is there. At the plate, Chipper Jones. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Now the pitch. Good pitch there as Chipper couldn't connect, and the count moves to 0-2. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Here's the 0-1. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now batting, Dennis Eckersley. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Ready to take his hacks again, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And Giambi will take this one to the bag of 3. Here's Javier Baez.
Leading off for the Bombers, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
First delivery to him on the way. Nope. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Now the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Junior. He's got it one away. Standing in, Mike Piazza. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Martinez. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Riding in once again, Bob Feller. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
Pierce has got it, and the side is retired. Digging in, Steve Pierce. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Second baseman.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Babe Ruth waits on deck. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here comes Raul Mondesi. Will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Runner's going. Pitch inside. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. And that one just missed outside. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's a diamond caliber player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game. First pitch on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, wow. He really yanked that slider across his body, and he almost threw it to the backstop. Nice job by his battery mate to corral that one.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. There's Baez on to first, and there are 2 down. So striding in, Ted Williams. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Feller into his motion. 2-0 on its way. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Feller is under it, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Chipper Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Very weakly on the ground. Now a swing and a miss by Chipper, and he's set down on strikes for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. And it's fouled away. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Another 0-2 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Ready now, Jason Giambi. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Stan Musial will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Strike called, now the throw down. He's not in time, pretty close, but he got in there safely. Ready with the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Base hit into right center. And the runner from second is in to score. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. So striding forward now, Ted Williams, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set and the pitch. Missed with a slider. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Edwin Diaz was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, bases juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this ball. Gone! It's a grand slam. Here's Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And a big swing and a miss from Piazza as they jump ahead of him 0-2 here.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning. Into the box, Mike Piazza. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Musial is there, and Piazza will shake his head as he's retired on just one pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Ryan Sandberg. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further.
Stepping in, Edwin Diaz. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. No balls and 1 strike. Kyle Schwarber will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. 1-1 to Schwarber.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Baez has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Bruce Sutter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now playing first base, number 6, Dan Musial.
Ready for another shot now, Bob Feller. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. J.D. Martinez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Williams is there. 1 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chipper Jones. He went down on strikes last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. 2 down. Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 1-1. And that one got a piece of him. In now, Stan Musial. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Fouled away. Runner goes for second. Hard hit ball to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Josh Hader has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Hit sharply on the ground. Dive by Baez. Wow. Stepping in, Raul Mondesi. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here comes the first pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Baez ranging to his right, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Musial moving to his left. And that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Piazza is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Ted Williams. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And he lays off there 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
3-1. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Albert now. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
A little bit of breathing room here as they lead.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. Could really. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken to throw. And he is out. It's now at the plate, Ted Williams. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Ready for another chance? Mike Piazza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Dennis Eckersley answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in, Chipper Jones. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
4-1. That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And Chipper's got it. 2 gone now. Ready once again, Ryan Sandberg. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Stan Musial will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. That's inside. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Musial is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Albert Pujols. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor in them claiming the victory here.